Here in this video we will showcase upcoming space games that will take you away from the planet and into the stars. So let's get on to the list, and we will also tell you a bit on what these games will be like, their plots and storylines. So let's get into it. Number 1. Starfield. This is an eagerly anticipated action role-playing game developed by Bethesda Game Studios. Set in a vast and open world within the Milky Way galaxy, players can seamlessly switch between first-person and third-person perspectives. They'll have the opportunity to explore over 1,000 planets, moons, and space stations, each featuring procedurally generated landscapes and unique alien flora and fauna. The game will allow players to customize their silent protagonists and assemble a crew of recruitable NPCs with diverse skills and abilities. With spaceship customization, modular outposts, and engaging ship-to-ship combat, Starfield promises an immersive and thrilling space adventure when it releases on September 6, 2023 for Windows and Xbox Series. Number 2. Mass Effect 4. This is a highly anticipated game as it revives the iconic franchise. The game is expected to depart from the traditional formula and might allow players to control non-human races in that universe. This idea becomes plausible due to Mass Effect 3's multiplayer mode and the diverse potential of characters like Liara. It opens up new possibilities and creates a fresh era for the series. BioWare's upcoming Mass Effect game is currently in the pre-production phase. Details about the game remain scarce though, and fans can expect ongoing silence for the foreseeable future. The project is being led by a team of experienced storytellers, but no further information about its progress has been disclosed. The game might see a release date later this year, and if not, then early in 2024. Number 3. Avatar: The Frontiers of Pandora. This is an open-world action-adventure game based on the Avatar film series, developed by Massive Entertainment and published by Ubisoft. It is set to release on December 7, 2023 for PlayStation 5, Windows, Xbox Series, and Amazon Luna. In the game, players take on the role of a Na'vi orphan who was raised and trained as a soldier by the RDA. After waking up in an abandoned facility 15 years later, they must explore the western frontier, a new region of Pandora, uncovering their past and rallying the local Na'vi tribes to resist the RDA's exploitation of natural resources. The story is partly connected to the films, but can be enjoyed as a standalone experience. Number 4. The Expanse, a Telltale series. This is an upcoming video game co-developed by Telltale Games and Deck 9. Serving as a prequel to the Expanse TV series, it was announced at the Game Awards 2021. The game follows Kara G's character aboard the Artemis in a dangerous belt. Players will face challenging decisions from scavenging wrecked ships in zero gravity to surviving mutinies and battling pirates. The first episode is set to release on July 27, 2023, with 4 additional episodes launching every 2 weeks after that. It will be available on all current consoles except Nintendo Switch, and exclusively on the Epic Games Store for Windows in the first year of release. Number 5. Fort Solus. This is a game that is developed by Fallen Leaf Studios and is set for a fall release, late August, with a tentative date of August 22nd on PlayStation 5 and PC. Fort Solus is an immersive storytelling video game told across 4 chapters. Players will explore an isolated mining base during a storm while uncovering the mystery of the missing crew. The game features high-fidelity visuals and realistic animations, providing a gripping narrative delivered by talented voice actors. The Fort Solus base contains various locations, each with its own surface and subsurface levels, adding depth to the exploration. The story can be experienced in one intense session, or they can be played episodically. Number 6. Star Wars Outlaws. This is an upcoming action-adventure game set in the Star Wars universe, developed by Massive Entertainment and published by Ubisoft. The game features stealth and open combat, also vehicle combat, space combat, and branching dialogue. It is scheduled for release in 2024 on PlayStation 5, on Windows, and Xbox Series. It takes place between The Empire Strikes Back and The Return of the Jedi. Players will control Outlaws scoundrel called Kay Vess and her companion Nix as they attempt a massive heist in the Outer Rim. This setting provides an ideal environment for an outlaw to emerge as the Rebel Alliance, the Galactic Empire, and the criminal syndicates are still growing in power. Number 7. Homeworld 3. This is an upcoming 3D real-time strategy game set in space, developed by Blackbird Interactive and published by Gearbox Software. It is scheduled for release in February 2024. The game features an extensive campaign mode focusing on solo gameplay based on responses from partner surveys. Combat gameplay utilizes 3D ballistic systems, similar to previous games in the franchise. New major gameplay features include huge megaliths and trenches, providing strategic options for small spacecraft. Homeworld III is set after the events of the previous two games, where the disappearance of Karen S. Jet and the emergence of the anomaly threatens the galaxy. Number 8. The Invincible. This is an upcoming adventure video game based on the 1964 Polish novel of the same name. Developed by Star Wars Industries and published by 11-bit Studios, it is set to release on Microsoft Windows, PS5 and Xbox Series later in 2023. The game is played from a first-person perspective, where players control Yasna, a crew member of the ship Invincible, tasked with finding her missing crewmates on a planet called Regis III. While confronting an unknown threat as well, Yasna utilizes tools like a scanner and handheld telescopes for survival and exploration. The game features a branching narrative with a focus on player choice. Other characters include Novik, the ship's navigator who guides Yasna during her journey on Regis III. Number 9. Aliens: The Dark Descent. This is a real-time strategy video game set in the Alien universe, the ones with its xenomorphs. Developed by Tindalus Interactive in collaboration with Disney's 20th Century Games and published by Focus Entertainment, this is only upcoming really for a few who didn't realize that it was actually released in June 20th, 2023. Okay, so it was released on PS4 and 5, Windows as well, Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S. The game takes place 19 years after the events of the original trilogy films, and the players command a squad of 4 colonial marines battling xenomorphs and Weyland-Yutani Corporation agents. With 5 starting character classes, players utilize real-time combat and the ability to slow time to issue commands and set up ambushes. Exploration is also encouraged with motion trackers to track alien movements on the while. And number 10. The Outer Worlds 2. This game, along with Avowed, developed by Obsidian, is long overdue. The Outer Worlds 2 was announced in 2021, and although details are limited, Obsidian has confirmed that it will be set in a different solar system and features a new crew of heroes. The game's extended development time hints at its potentially larger scope, with reports suggesting that it has been in development since 2019 and could be released in 2023 this year or 2024. So those are the 10 upcoming space games of 2023 to 24. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button for support and subscribe to push us through the YouTube algorithm. But most of all, smash that bell icon for regular updates and new videos here on this channel. Take care, guys.